Toastmasters and Pam. What a great speech. It was, I think, very powerful and also very persuasive. Title, Time is More Precious Than Gold. The speaker was to present a persuasive speech that combines logical support for her viewpoint with a strong emotional appeal, and the speech should focus on the self-interest of the audience. So who here doesn't want to use their time more effectively and appreciate every moment we have on this planet in life more, right?
Mm-hmm.
All of us, so I think instantly we were all drawn into the speech topic because all of us feel, how precious time is. So it was a great title to talk about. And what was the purpose of it? What were you trying to persuade us? I think to really view how we use time and value. I think you had a great analogy. Thinking about time as currency. How much do you value every moment of your life? You can put a dollar value on it. So did the speaker project sincerity and conviction? I think throughout your speech you really came across very sincere and very convinced that we all should spend our time more valuably. You are, from your own life experience, a credible source of your speech topic. Because I think you used the story at the beginning of your speech about, was it your nephew or son who broke his leg?
It was my nephew.
Your nephew, and how was more important. You remember more the time you spent with him in the hospital than the actual party and all the gifts that were given. Did the speaker properly use emotions to persuade the audience to support his or her views? I think appealing to our emotions, you're talking about creating our own family traditions, appeals to our emotions. I think you were constantly, appealing to our emotions throughout the speech. So you're very persuasive in using our emotions. The speech was very effectively organized, I think, from start to finish to make the point about the value of time. And were we persuaded, I was persuaded to use time more, because I believe that every day, I think if we knew when we would be taking our last breath, from this moment forward, would we look at our time differently and how precious it is? And I think about it every day, really. I mean, we're so blessed to be here. So, time is more precious than gold. And I think of, what could you have done differently to make the speech better? I was having a hard time. Something I could think is about, in the beginning of the speech, I wasn't really sure where you were going with it. So I think, and you're really good about telling me, to open up the speech strong and close strong and tie the beginning and the end together. So I think just by using a question, who wants to use time more, think more, how do you spend your time differently? That would have been just to ask that question and move on from there. So thank you very much.